the wait is finally over? The Chosen has just revealed its Season 6 trailer, and fans are already calling it the most emotional season yet. The story is reaching its peak, and the new footage gives us a powerful first look at what's coming. From the faces of the disciples to the tension in every frame. This trailer is more than just a sneak peek, it's a promise of something unforgettable. Season 5 left us with moments that were both heartbreaking and deeply moving. The journey of Jesus and his followers has never been easy. And the ending of Season 5 made sure fans felt the weight of every choice, every word, and every sacrifice. We saw the disciples walking a path filled with uncertainty, where their faith was tested again and again. For many fans, those last few episodes were not just about storytelling, but about feeling a connection to the struggles of the characters. As Season 5 closed, tension was already building. You could see that the disciples were no longer just followers, they were becoming leaders who carried the message forward, even when danger surrounded them. The cost of following Jesus became clearer than ever. The threats from religious leaders, the pressure from the Roman authorities, the confusion among the people, all shaped the story into something that felt both epic and intimate. One of the strongest parts of Season 5 was how it showed the disciples growing into their roles. We saw Peter's boldness, John's deep love, and Matthew's quiet strength. Each of them had their own struggles, yet all were tied together by the hope they found in Jesus. This made the season emotional, because we know where the journey is heading. Every small step is leading to a much greater event, one that fans already expect but still wait to see unfold. Now, as Season 6 begins, that same emotion carries forward. The trailer does not just continue the story, it deepens it. It shows us that we are getting closer to the most important part of the journey, the part that will test the faith of everyone involved. That's why Season 5's ending feels so important to understand. It was not just an ending, but a bridge, preparing us for the intensity and heartbreak that Season 6 will bring. The Season 6 trailer does not waste a single second. It immediately pulls us into a world heavy with emotion and conflict. The first images are powerful. Dusty roads, tired faces, and a sense of silence before a storm. You can almost feel the weight of what's coming just by looking at the eyes of the disciples. Their expressions tell the story before any words are spoken. One of the most striking parts of the trailer is how it shifts between moments of peace and moments of danger. We see Jesus surrounded by people, teaching with calm authority, and then, the very next shot cuts to soldiers moving with tension, hinting at the conflict that is growing closer. That contrast sets the tone for the entire season. It will not only be about faith and miracles, but also about opposition and sacrifice. Fans were quick to notice several key shots. There's a moment where Mary looks on with deep sadness, as if she knows the path her son must walk. There's another scene of Peter standing firm, his eyes filled with both courage and fear. And then, in one haunting glimpse, we see the shadow of a cross in the background, almost hidden but impossible to ignore. This is not just symbolism, it's a reminder that the story is moving toward its most painful chapter. The music in the trailer also plays a big role. Instead of being loud and dramatic, it is soft, almost haunting, with each note carrying a sense of sorrow mixed with hope. The sound builds slowly, creating a feeling that something life-changing is about to happen. This choice of music makes the trailer stand out because it does not try to impress with speed or action. It wants us to feel the emotional weight. Another detail is the focus on the disciples as individuals. Each gets a brief moment in the trailer, showing their growth and inner struggles. Matthew looks more confident, John appears deeply focused, and Thomas carries a look of doubt that many viewers will connect with. It's these small details that remind us why The Chosen is different from other shows. It's not only about the big story, but also about the people who live inside it. By the end of the trailer, the tone becomes heavier. We see glimpses of crowded streets, Roman banners, and whispers of betrayal. The final shot is powerful. Jesus, standing in silence, his face calm but filled with meaning, while the camera slowly pulls away. It's the kind of ending that makes viewers sit in silence, waiting for what comes next. The first look at Season 6 does not just give us images, it gives us warnings. Every frame feels like a sign pointing toward the storm that is about to break. What makes this first look so powerful is how it blends beauty with fear. On one side, we see Jesus performing miracles surrounded by hope and light. On the other side, shadows are growing and danger is closing in. The balance between these two worlds is what makes Season 6 look so unforgettable. One of the most unique moments in the first look is how the disciples are shown. They are no longer simple men following a teacher. They now stand as figures of courage, carrying a message that the world around them struggles to accept. Their eyes reveal both strength and fear, and that mixture makes them feel human, not distant saints. It's clear that Season 6 will explore their personal battles, just as much as the larger story. The first look also hints at themes of betrayal and sacrifice. There is a brief shot of Judas, his face half hidden in shadow, a reminder that his role is about to take center stage. For fans who know the story, this glimpse is chilling. It's not only about what he will do, it's about how the people around him will react when the truth is revealed. Another powerful moment comes from Mary. In the footage, she does not speak, but her silence is louder than words. Her eyes follow Jesus with both love and dread, as if she knows the cost of his mission. This single image prepares the audience for a season that will not shy away from pain, but will also show the deepest kind of love. The setting itself tells a story too. The dusty streets, the crowded gatherings, the heavy presence of Roman soldiers. Every detail adds to the sense that time is running out. This is not the peaceful ministry of earlier seasons. This is a world closing in. A world where choices carry life and death consequences. But perhaps the most haunting hint in the first look is the sense of calm on Jesus' face. No matter the danger, no matter the whispers of betrayal, he walks with unshaken resolve. That calmness is not weakness, it is strength. It tells us that Season 6 is building toward the greatest act of love in history, and nothing can stop it. The release of the Season 6 trailer has set the internet on fire. Fans across the world are sharing their emotions, and one word keeps showing up again and again: tears. Many are saying that just a 2-minute glimpse was enough to break their hearts and lift their spirits at the same time. The Chosen has always been more than just a series. It has become a personal journey for millions. And now, with Season 6, that journey is heading into its most emotional chapter yet. What makes the reaction so powerful is not just excitement, it's connection. People see their own struggles reflected in the disciples. They see their own fears mirrored in Peter's doubt, their own faith in John's devotion, and their own questions in Thomas's uncertainty. The trailer reminded fans that this is not just ancient history. It is a story that still speaks to us today. That's why expectations are higher than ever. Everyone knows this season will carry moments that cannot be forgotten, scenes that will stay in the heart long after the credits roll. Online discussions are filled with speculation. Will Season 6 end with the event fans both dread and anticipate? Will Judas finally make his choice? Will we witness one of the most powerful miracles? Yet these questions fuel the excitement, but at the same time, they remind us that this season is about more than plot twists. It is about faith under fire. It is about standing firm when the world shakes. The beauty of The Chosen is that it does not only tell the story of Jesus, it tells the story of the people around him. Fans know that Season 6 will bring moments of heartbreak, but also moments of unshakable hope. And that balance is what makes the series unique. It does not run from pain, but it never forgets love. As the trailer ends, fans are left with a silence that speaks louder than words. And now, all eyes are on 2026, waiting for the season to unfold. One thing is certain: The Chosen is no longer just a show we watch, it is a story we live through together. So the question remains: when the full weight of Season 6 finally arrives, will we be ready to face it? Or will it change us in ways we cannot yet imagine? The trailer for Season 6 has done more than spark excitement. It has started a wave of emotion across the world. Fans are not simply watching this show, they are living it. Within hours of the trailer's release, social media filled with heartfelt reactions. Some said they cried just seeing Jesus' calm face in the final shot. Others admitted they had goosebumps when the shadow of the cross appeared. These are not ordinary responses to a TV series. This is something deeper. For many, The Chosen has become a spiritual mirror. When they see the disciples filled with fear, they think of their own battles with doubt. When they watch Mary's eyes heavy with sorrow but glowing with love, they remember their own families and sacrifices. When they hear the quiet, haunting music of the trailer, they feel the weight of a story they know but still want to experience again. And when they hear the quiet, haunting music of the trailer, they feel the weight of a story they know but still want to experience again. This emotional connection is what makes the anticipation for Season 6 so different from any other season. Expectations are sky high. Viewers know that the story is racing toward its most unforgettable chapter, and they are preparing themselves for it emotionally. Many fans are openly asking, will this season end with the moment of betrayal? Will Judas finally step into the darkness we all know is coming? And how will the disciples respond when the weight of loss becomes real? The speculation is endless, and yet no one wants the answers too quickly. The waiting has become part of the journey. Communities around the world are even planning group viewings. Churches, families, and friend circles are already talking about gathering together when Season 6 finally arrives in 2026. This is not just a show release, it is becoming an event, almost like a modern-day storytelling ritual. The Chosen has turned into a shared language, a way for people to connect, cry at, and hope together. And perhaps that is the greatest expectation of all. Fans are not only hoping for powerful scenes and breathtaking storytelling, they are waiting for that quiet, indescribable moment when the screen fades and they feel that something inside them has changed. Season 6 is not just expected to entertain, it is expected to transform. Season 6 of The Chosen is not just another chapter. It feels like the turning of the tide. The trailer has already shown us that the calm days are fading, and the storm is almost here. Every character, every glance, every whispered word is leading us to the moment that will test their faith in our hearts. This is the kind of storytelling that does not let you sit back as a distant viewer. It pulls you into the journey, asking you to walk the dusty road alongside the disciples. The most striking part of this upcoming season is how personal it feels. Even in just a few glimpses, the story reminds us that faith is never simple. It is full of doubt, sacrifice, courage, and love. Season 6 will likely be the most emotional season yet, not because of spectacle, but because it dares to show us the cost of belief. That cost is something each character must face, and in many ways, something each of us must face too. But here's the real question, the one the trailer leaves hanging in the air. Are we ready? Are we ready to see Judas take his step into darkness? Are we ready to watch the disciples crumble under fear and rise again through hope? Are we ready to see Mary's heart break in silence and Jesus walk forward with calm resolve, knowing what awaits him? These are not easy moments. They are painful. But they are also unforgettable. And that is why Season 6 matters. It is not only about telling a story we know, it is about reminding us why that story still matters today. When the full season releases in 2026, it won't just be another binge watch. It will be an experience, one that leaves us questioning, reflecting, and maybe even changed. So as the trailer fades and the wait begins, one thought lingers. This is the season that will break our hearts, but also the season that might heal them. If you are as excited as the rest of the world, don't. Just wait in silence. Share your thoughts, your hopes, and your predictions. Which moment do you think will define Season 6? And when it finally arrives, will you be ready to witness the most powerful chapter yet? The Chosen has always been more than just a series. It has been a journey of hearts and souls. And with Season 6 now standing before us, the trailer has made one thing very clear. This is the season where everything changes. The calm is gone, the danger is near. And every character we have followed so closely is about to step into their greatest test. What makes this moment so powerful is not only the story itself, but how deeply it connects to us. We are not watching strangers, we are watching people who remind us of ourselves. We see our doubts in Thomas, our boldness in Peter, our quiet love in Mary, and our fears in Judas. That's why this trailer feels so heavy. It's not just their story, it's ours too. As we look forward to 2026, the air is filled with both excitement and dread. Excitement because we know Season 6 will deliver unforgettable moments. Dread because those moments will come with heartbreak. This dual feeling is exactly what makes The Chosen unique. It does not shy away from pain, but it never leaves us without hope. And maybe that is the lesson hidden in this upcoming season, that true faith is found not in easy answers, but in the fire of struggle. The final image of the trailer, Jesus standing in calm. Silence stays with us long after the screen fades. That silence speaks louder than any dialogue, tells us the time has come, so as the wait begins. One question remains for every fan watching right now. When Season 6 arrives, will you only watch it, or will you feel it? This is not just television. This is not just entertainment. This is The Chosen. And Season 6 will not simply tell a story, it will change us. If this breakdown gave you chills, share your own predictions in the comments below. Do you think Season 6 will end with betrayal? Or will it carry us right into the most heartbreaking yet beautiful moment in history? And don't forget, like this video, subscribe for more updates, and join the journey with millions of others waiting for the season that will break us and heal us.